A very good afternoon, everyone. We all know that formal training and vocational education training is directly associated with the employment generation of any country. But still, only 4% of India's manpower is formally trained. That means there's a large percentage of Indian population is completely unskilled, and that means they are working in unorganized sector. And we all know that agriculture is a sector which is itself generating 45% of India's employment. So what is the reason behind this? If I talk about Indian ITIs and polytechnics, there are 25 lakh sanctioned seats in ITIs in 14,000 ITIs available in India. But if I talk about the uptake of students or enrollment of students in ITIs, this was only 50%. It was in 2022 only 12 lakh students got enrolled in those ITI seats. And the employment generation is only 63%, comparing with Germany and Singapore, which are having 90% plus employment generation rate, because they are having some robust vocational education training institutes. So what is the reason behind this less uptake of students? Why the students are not trusting these ITIs, and why is the reason behind this less employment generation rate of these ITIs? I will tell you in this video. The major reason is that the outdated equipments and the vacant seats of staff. The equipments are completely outdated. In this era of artificial intelligence, we need new age technologies which align with the market needs and industry needs. Only then our workforce that is being passed out from ITIs must be relating or must be competing with the market needs and the industry needs. Then only they will be getting their jobs, which is very less in India. 1/3 of staff is vacant. That means 1/3 of the staff seats are vacant in Indian ITIs, which needs to be filled up. So then only our ITIs will be coming up with the employment generation. The another reason is that we have a less funding. We are spending only 3 to 4% of total expenditure of education to vocational education training. Comparing with Germany and Singapore, which are having again robust VET system, they are spending 10 to 12% of the education expenditure to vocational education training. Another reason is that we are lacking in the structural framework for students to learn skills. In countries like Singapore and Germany, they are having the skill development and they are having the vocational education training at the earlier schooling. Meanwhile, the system in India is that the students are learning some skilling after completion of their formal education of 12th, and they are getting it at the formal education at ITIs and polytechnics or the BTech level. But they are not getting it at the school level. Though it is integrated in National Education Policy of 2020, but the implementation of it at the ground level is very poor, and which India needs to work in that. Because we all know that we are also having some good schemes like PM incentive schemes, employment incentive schemes, and several other schemes which are also providing incentives of 15,000, 20,000, and several other schemes are coming up. But their implementation at the ground level is what we need at this time. The market needs should be aligned with what is these ITIs and polytechnics hubs are providing. Then only the students, those who are getting passed out from these institutes, immediately get the job at the market or the industrial level. This alignment is very important because we are a country having largest number of young workforce available in India. But this workforce is becoming burden to us because they are unskilled, they are unemployed, and in this upcoming era of artificial intelligence, when the companies are firing their employees, it is very important for upskilling and aligning with the upcoming technological developments. Thank you.